Gotta suck in, bud. Don't want everybody knowing how fat you are.
Yeah.
Might as well not be wearing clothes.
Just go for it. Get her done.
Rob Richt.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, fuck.
It's cruising.
We're on it.
Demonetized already.
Insta demonetized. Tarp chart. Snap a chat. Fuck a dad.
Let's pop this bad boy out before they notice.
Pop is back before they get to us. You gotta be careful. We're live right now.
Where'd you get your shirt?
My shirt?
Amazon?
The toilet store. This shirt came from Philip DeFranco. Talked about him on the show before.
Yeah.
Are we good to go, bud?
Yeah, dude. Why not?
Bring that fucking chair back, bud. Let's scoot in here.
Touch knees.
This is a knee touching. Scoot on over. Just back it up.
I'm trying.
Slap it. Back,
Trying to-
Slap it.
back your chair up a little bit.
As disrespectfully as I can.
Back it up. Get the fuck.
How's that?
Do your fucking shit and let's go. Are you gonna catch the mic, baby boy?
Yeah, I'll try to.
All right.
Yo.
Hey, what the fuck is up, guys? Welcome back to our YouTube video. My name's Dad, and you got Jan here.
Jan.
And we're gonna talk about fucking today.
What are we going to talk about today, actually?
Hold on a second. We gotta introduce our show.
Wait. What are we talking about first?
We're gonna talk about
Best day ever.
drawing some art. We're gonna talk about
Best day ever.
Yeah.
best day ever.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about religion because it's fucking Easter holiday special. We're a bunch of religious boys. We
Yeah.
know a lot about that.
I love religion.
And then
420.
we're gonna talk about fucking Brap Gang and motorbikes and shit.
Yeah.
And
that sounds
then
cool, too.
maybe some fucking electromechanical engineer maintenance.
Blazing that shit up.
Heavy 420. That was yesterday.
Yeah.
This is our podcast. It's called Pondering Robertly with
Yeah.
our guest today, Robert Richt. Rob Richt. Welcome.
Hell yeah.
Hey, thanks for being with here.
And also
Yeah.
with you. My name's Kyle. And over here to my left, we've got
Brandon.
Brando. Marlon Brando. Woo! This is
Hell
our
yeah.
fucking show. What the fuck is up, YouTube? Welcome
Yeah.
back to our show.
Have him
It's been
cue
a
the
while.
intro. Cue the intro. What's
Yeah, what do you want?
Jim?
Old
Yeah.
Jim?
Jim.
Get the music going.
On screen.
Right
Yeah.
now. Chop, chop. Here we go.
Bring her up, Jim.
Sync it up.
Alright, what you want as your intro song, man?
What do you want? Could be anything you want it to be.
You can have whatever you like. Yeah.
By T.I. You could have that.
That's fine with me.
Whatever you like by T.I. Spin that fucking track, old Jim. You can have whatever you like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
What you're hearing right now is a post-production edit where we're playing the track back.
TM.
You can have whatever you like.
Yeah, because we can't actually
Yeah.
play it because the trademark.
Stacks on deck, Patron on ice.
Yeah.
We can pop.
Dude, I want to
bottles
hear
all
about your
night.
best day ever. You sound excited about that one.
Yeah, I was going to ask one of you guys because I secretly wanted somebody to ask me. So,
Oh, that's smart.
Oh,
yeah, I was going to. But usually
That's called fishing.
when I do that, I don't get the reciprocation. Nobody.
Don't get no goddamn respect.
I just have to go like, well, anyway, about me.
So
Yeah.
here's what I want to talk about today. Let's start with that. Let's jump right into it.
Well, probably around 11 or noonish. Wake up, probably crank one out, go back to sleep.
We're talking ball punching.
Yeah,
Bunch.
aggressive.
Punch yourself in the balls.
Maybe a little light music.
Yeah.
Real hedonistic though. Real laying around. Maybe a bowl of grapes,
Yeah.
and then
We're talking Greco-Roman.
and then after you wake up from your mid-afternoon nap, after that's all done,
After you get that all out of the way.
yeah, then I don't know. Probably just not do shit
Yep, that's good.
and
That checks out.
maybe have some delivery food, and probably draw some. I like drawing. Probably some pinup girls.
Some big titty bitches.
Yeah, ones with like malformed
Waistlines.
Yeah, if they
Yeah.
were real, they probably couldn't walk. They probably like double hip dysplasia, like butt cheeks.
Be awesome.
And then give them like weird robot heads or guns in places that they can still hold them, I guess, technically, in those places. And then
Guns for Hands by 21 Pilot.
Yeah.
Play that song.
Yeah, not on the best day though.
No.
And then I don't know, probably draw some dinosaurs, and then a sprinkle of video games in there.
Yep, that's good.
Take plenty of breaks.
Plenty of breaks.
Break time's very important.
You gotta burn one.
Probably burn one. Yeah.
You should go burn one right now.
Before
we get started. Before we get too involved here.
I'm a big fan. I'm been burning one since I can't remember. I can't even remember where the last time I burned was. I don't even know where my next smoke's coming from.
I don't even know when my real birthday is.
4/21. It would be 4/20 every day on the best day ever.
Oh yeah. Fucking ganja smoke. Got that skunk.
Hell
that
yeah.
perp skirt to the max.
It sounds like a super dope day.
I quit smoking though on March 11th, 2011. When I got my first DUI, I quit smoking weed.
Probably
It
good
was
song.
Was it a weed DUI?
Oh no, it was being a fucking dummy driving drunk 8 days a week.
Smart.
Perpetual drunken drivingness.
Drunken
Damn.
stupor.
Yeah, I quit then. I mean, I have since, but it's just not the same. I mean, I had to relearn how to watch movies and relearn how to like do basic social things.
How do I consume content sober?
Yeah, I had to learn how to play video games again. I didn't find enjoyment. It was like that quality of
It's
life,
like
man.
when you blaze up and then you're like, and then you just fucking
Alright.
autopilot into it. But without that, you're like, what do I do with my hands?
Is there anything?
Yeah,
where my dick go?
where do they? I didn't know how to function, man. I had
Fuck, but is this a PSA?
to. Yeah. So keep smoking, man, because quality of life.
And shit.
Is there anything that was like super fun to do high and then like not high, or just like what the hell? Why was I doing this so much?
Movies, music, entertainment, food, driving, school, work.
So everything.
So yeah, you have to. It's quality of life, man. It's just the way it should be.
Never stop stopping.
Yeah, it just feels right, and I miss it. I think about it every day, but I have. I guess I should say I have a good job now. So.
Internet, we want to thank you for being here for Robert's intervention.
Thanks, guys.
We know this is a little bit off course from our typical podcast, but we really need to help our friend out. So thanks for being here.
Alcoholism helps me out. I guess I should say that. It's just not the same. It's almost like quitting smoking cigarettes using like chewing tobacco. I guess that would be a good example. So you're not like helping yourself, but there's people that can't go to class. They like anxiety and they break down and cry. They can't go to the store and get a bag of chips without blazing that shit up, man. That's like a real thing. It's probably self-medication, but I say it's quality of life.
Yeah, it does a lot of good for people.
Yeah.
Self-medication to you, quality of life to me.
There's less side effects than a lot of like doctor drugs.
Dr. Drugs is my favorite Twitch streamer.
Dr. Drugs mixtape dropping 2020.
Hell yeah. My favorite recording artist.
Prozac.
I don't know. That probably sums up my best day ever. But as far as doctors go, man, they're like fucking used car salesmen. They're like, oh, we could put you in these pills today. Like, they're just pushers, man.
This bad boy can fit so many
Yeah.
anxiety reducers in him.
For sure.
Yeah, the slap. That's what it
Used
was.
car
Yeah,
salesman.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a
they're
fucking meme.
they're fucking crooked, man. Doctors are fucking crooked. They got signs up
Crooked
saying,
Hillary.
yeah, like signs saying like, oh, what'd you do? Google it. Oh, you're a WebMD fucking superstar. I went to school 30 years ago, and I fucking hang out and give little kids pills all day. So I don't know.
Burt.
They're crooked as fuck. I hate doctors. I've cussed a few out.
Damn, it's like that.
They needed it.
Show me on the doll what they said.
They're like, well, the specialist is out golfing for Memorial Day weekend, so we're gonna send you by ambulance fucking 400 miles away because we're not a dermatologist, and we have determined that you're fucking...
You got leishmaniasis.
I think that was probably what it was, man. I'm surprised he didn't give me a bunch of pills for that.
What happened? Do you want to tell us the lead up to that?
Yeah, I thought I got bit by a brown recluse because I was a WebMD, you know, like superstar.
Yeah. Turns out it was just your dog that bit you.
Then it was cancer.
Your dog's name is Brown Recluse. That's where the confusion came in.
And then it was what had happened was I went frisbee golfing, and I think I sat on a park bench, got poison ivy, and I had extreme allergic reaction to it.
Fuck.
And it was like spreading onto my other leg and blah blah blah. And they sent me to the burn unit in Iowa City at the Children's Hospital in isolation. And I thought I was gonna fucking die. And the shit was like spreading up my leg, down my leg, to my other leg. And the doctor came in. He's like, "Whoa," doctor jargon. And I was like, "What, are you gonna wait for it to fucking spread my butthole so you can take a look at that? Like, what are you guys doing here?"
I want to see your butthole.
Like 5 days and $16,000 later, some dude comes in and goes, "Oh yeah, well, you been outside? Oh, it's poison ivy. Yeah, you'd take some of these. Here's some pills. Yeah, have a good day." I was in isolation. They were talking MRSA, like some wrestling match shit, like some.
Jesus
They were
Christ.
talking MRSA. They were talking fucking necrotic skin. They were talking amputation. They were talking like just scaring the shit out of me. And it wasn't until I cussed them up and down and fucking in and out the door, man, until I got the answer I wanted. So, I don't know.
Was it the answer you needed?
Yeah.
Those are two different things.
It felt right, and it was the correct diagnosis.
Oh,
and
yeah.
had I listened to the first fucking used doctor salesman that came up to me, I don't know what, they would have fucking chopped my legs off. I don't know. Well, they're fucking butchers, man.
This bad boy can fit so much medical debt in him.
Yeah. Thank God it all got paid for. $16,000, man.
Jesus Christ. It's a fucking racket, bud.
Yeah.
Let's talk about conspiracy theories today. Talk about healthcare. So you said Iowa City. We're both from Iowa. We're a couple of Iowa boys.
$19 Band-Aids. I think they gave me a Nicoderm patch. I think it was $47 or some shit.
Jesus Christ.
They calmed me down. I mean, it works. Band-Aids work too.
Did they give you a Snickers? Is that why you were cranky?
Yeah, I turned into Danny DeVito, man. Right there in the bed.
From what movie?
I was splayed out. Like, they were touching parts that didn't need to be touched, and they were, I don't know, man.
Feeling your testicle lobes?
Yeah. And I don't know, like, why? Like, they were even, like, giving me this number. Lymph node lobes.
Yeah. You gotta check the lymph.
It was like, how
Lymph
about
biscuit.
these bloody, like, pulsing fucking bulbous rashes and shit all over my legs from poison ivy.
Bulbasaur.
Yeah, had a dermatologist walked in, they would have just been like, "Oh, same day shit, get out of here. Here's some
God damn.
Xanax or whatever they fucking. Here's some fucking loops or something, man. I don't know. Isn't that what they do?
That sounds
Fruit Loops?
rough.
They just, yeah, like a bottle of lean, clear you right up. I don't know. I just
Scissor.
think, they're just crooked as fuck. The whole, I don't know, the housing bubble burst in 2008. I don't know, maybe the education bubble's gonna burst one of these days, but them fucking crooked dickhead guys at the old doctor's office, that bubble's gotta fucking burst too, man. Just like my fucking extreme allergic reaction to poison ivy fucking bubble on
Pustules.
pustules. That bubble's gotta burst, man. Healthcare's fucked. They're so fucking crooked, man. They just walk around. What'd you go to school 30 years ago? What'd you, you have seen 10,000 patients? They're just like, "Oh, yep. Oh, we could put you in a surgery today. Yep. Put you in a brand new prescription. Yep, here you go."
I can't wait till they replace those guys with fucking AI, because it's gonna be exactly right.
Every time.
Eventually, if with enough data, it could be like 100% every time. There's no way that a doctor could be 1% as useful as like a AI that has all of the data.
I've told you, I think, about this book that I read called The Undoing Project, where they took a set of tumor x-rays and showed it to a bunch of different cancer oncologist specialists. And they had duplicates of a lot of the tumors in there. And not only did the doctors disagree with each other, but they also contradicted themselves on the exact same tumor throughout this experiment. And like you said, AI was much more efficient at diagnosing that.
Because it's ones and zeros, man. It either is or it isn't. Computers aren't like, maybe it's this. They're like, it is this.
Yeah.
It's all logic, dude.
There's no emotion.
Dude, have you seen some of the old school fucking medical practices that they used to do, just like leeching?
Yeah.
Fuck, those are probably better. Holistic or homeopathic or whatever. Half the time that shit probably...
Don't vaccinate your kids.
Fucking, if people were getting headaches, they would cut a hole in their fucking head.
Yeah, you gotta drill out that pressure, bud. Release the demons.
It's fucking just nasty, dude. Lobotomizing people.
Yeah.
Did I already talk about the JFK sister thing, Rose Kennedy? Have you guys heard about that story? It's one of the most fucked up things ever.
I think I've heard about this, but I don't know if it was on the podcast or not.
So the Kennedy family is like a really big deal. Lots of money. Everybody knows them. Like JFK was the president.
He got shot in the dick.
They're huge. Yeah, he was assassinated. Everyone knows that.
Shot his dick right off.
His sister, her name was Rose Kennedy, and she was pretty rebellious and like skipping school. And I think she was fighting with teachers and shit like that. And her father wanted to like chill her out. So they took her to this super shady, like, special doctor and had her fucking lobotomized.
Slim Shady doctor?
They lobotomized her. They had her sing, like, church songs or some sort of, like, lullaby while they were going into her brain until she stopped singing. She became a fucking vegetable.
Jesus Christ.
Just so they could chill her out, and she would they basically left her there. They left her in a home, like an insane asylum or something like that, like a special home. And the father told the mother that she was like away on vacation for the longest time.
I did that with a coworker once that got let go. I told the rest of the team that he was just on vacation, and I never said that what actually happened. So
yeah,
there's still people that ask me to this day if he's still on vacation. I don't even work with those motherfuckers anymore.
Isn't that fucked up, though,
we don't even work with the same company anymore. They're still asking me, is he still on vacation? Hell yeah, keep that fucking story going.
Oh yeah.
There's so many places like that.
Just talk to him. Soon back next Tuesday, as far as I know.
Yeah, dude. Oh fuck. What's your personal experience with Dr. Hammond?
I don't know. My mom freaks me out as a kid. Like every time I had an issue, she'd be like, "Ooh, it's probably let's go to the emergency room."
It's probably lupus.
Shit like that all the time. So I like have these weird health anxiety issues.
Yeah.
But like right now, I still have like the physical responses and anxiety to shit like that. But I'm like getting better at like just like you're fucking stupid. Like this is just normal human shit.
Yeah.
I don't really like the doctor. I feel like they're not super helpful. Most of the time, it's shit your body will just take care of. And I do this thing now where, like, if I feel super shitty or I have some sort of issue, I just, like, wait to see if it gets worse.
Write it out.
Thank you. Yeah, you don't need to go to a doctor to have them tell you you're sick. If you need to know for work or something, that's different, but...
I just wait it out pretty much now, yeah.
Fucking crooked ass.
Yeah.
Fake ass. Flaking and perpetrating.
Looking ass, motherfucking...
Yeah. The system's too expensive.
Money stealing ass. Shit's fucked, Rick.
I already told about the doctor, like the pill thing. Did I tell people how to save money by just asking the manufacturer?
Oh, I don't know.
I think I did last time, but if you have like a prescription pill...
Welcome back to CNN Money with your hosts Brandon and Kyle. We're going to talk about life tips.
Pretty much any... Like you see this in commercials, but pretty much any prescription pill you take, if you call them and say you can't afford the pill, they'll usually give you it for way cheaper.
They give you the bootleg version with a different name on it. That's the same shit.
Yeah, it's like 80 to 90% cheaper in some cases, but the reason they charge so much is because they can, and insurance companies will pay for it. But they want to help. Some of them want to help people, so they'll like help them if they ask. Just ask. If you have something you pay for all the time, just call the manufacturer and be like, "Hey, I can't afford this," and they'll normally give you a card that you can take to the pharmacist and be like,
and he'll like, he'll smirk and be like, "It's the same shit."
Yeah. But see, some people,
they're crooked, man.
That can save. Like, I found that on Reddit, and like some people, it saves some people like hundreds of dollars every month.
I want to be a pharmaceutical rep, like guys that work for Pfizer and shit, and just hang out and fly around the country and hang out. That's who you're paying. Like,
yeah.
But
He's like, oh, your elbow hurts? You'll need this pain medicine, but this pain medicine gives you this side effect, so we'll give you this to like chill your stomach. Oh, and then but this one will give you a headache, so we'll use this other head one.
And this one is literally going to kill you, but it's the only way to get your elbow to stop hurting. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't kill yourself because of your fucking sleepwalking or thoughts of suicide, or the side effects are like 100 times fucking worse than every one of those commercials.
I was taking Prozac for a bit, and like my doctor said you could drink with it because it's not like normal anxiety, which is just like normal anxiety medicine, which is just like a burst of dopamine or serotonin or whatever. It's like super slow acting just to like balance it out.
Yeah.
So you could drink it. But when I would get super fucked up when I was taking Prozac, dude, I would have like the most insane like visible dreams. Like it was like being awake basically in a dream, not like normal dreams. It was fucking crazy, and they were always like nightmares, super detailed, like
vivid nightmares.
Awful,
man.
Dude. Like watching people be tortured and shit, and having your just bones and shit broken and organs ripped out. It was awful.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Waking up in like night sweats. It does something to your brain with the serotonin that makes it just like boom when you're asleep, mixing with alcohol. It's like a fucking combination of poison.
That's when I was drinking rum and eating ice cream before bed. I had vivid nightmares. But I think you're supposed to... I think it's supposed to be Adderall, and you're supposed to... If you're drinking, you're supposed to snort it. And that way...
What?
That way, it's supposed to...
For what?
I don't know. Did you say Adderall? No one said Adderall.
I said Prozac.
Yeah, no one said Adderall. Anyways. Yeah, man, those nightmares, dude. Whew.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Mamma mia.
Brain shit, dude.
I had a nightmare of a column outside the window, and I was like, "What's with this column?" And there was like a glass building behind it, and I could see behind the column in the reflection, and it was scary as fuck. It was some internal shit.
That is fucking crazy.
Wait,
like a figure with scary eyes, I guess. But it was real.
My reoccurring nightmare was like going. I would like wake up. Walking with like fucking chains at my hand in this line of other people into this like, it was like a carnival scene that we were like walking into with the big tents and shit, but just
circus.
Like a circus,
like
whatever.
Chains around your like Kratos,
like in
or
a
like,
big group of people like being pulled along and shit, and there's just like fucking this like circus tents and everywhere, but there's like multiple tents, but we were like joining the circus, but there was like fire and shit everywhere else, and like a big fucking demonic like leader with the crazy outfit and stuff, and all the acts were just like torture and fucking wild instead of like jumping through rings. It was crazy because it kept fucking happening, and I was like fuck, but like towards the end I was just like embracing it, just like looking around and taking it in like, hey, this is like a movie or something. You
gotta face them, man. You gotta fucking you gotta kill your demons in your dreams, man.
Basically
that's the only way to get rid of them.
Fucking
with
take
the chainsaw.
Chainsaw, motherfucking chainsaw.
Plenty of addies before bed.
Plenty of addies. Snort all the addies.
Is
that a personal tale?
No, I hate pills, man. I don't even take ibuprofen if I don't have to.
Same.
Yeah, no aspirin.
Take that, an empty stomach. That's like suicide, man. Don't.
Suicide boys.
Yeah, them boys.
I keep seeing memes on how Adderall is just meth.
Yeah, OxyContin's synthetic heroin. Adderall's it's you just fucking strung out. You can call someone out in a fucking lineup who's like a pill popping fucking pillhead. Easy. I've met a few, and now guy that works at GameStop, done. Just book him, man. You can tell. 5-minute conversation. Yep, that guy's a fucking pillhead. I had an old neighbor guy. Oh man.
Neighbor guys are the worst.
neighbor guy.
It's
let's talk about neighbor guy.
It's the one that's opium. It's synthetic opium.
Oh, you talking?
I can't even
fentanyl?
think. I fucking hope not. Or I for his sake, I hope it was. But
we're talking K2. That's marrow.
But he got hurt. He got hurt at work, so he had like shoulder problems. I don't know why he was popping his shoulder like that.
Morphine?
Fuck, I don't know, man. It was just pills, but
I think it's just opioids. I don't know what they're called.
But opioid addiction he developed after being laid off for so long.
Poppin' raw poppy plant.
And they turned to heroin to get that same fix. Now the heroin has fentanyl, which fixes them forever.
Fix you for good.
I guess, man, if
Perma-fix.
that's what you feel like doing, but this guy couldn't stand still. Like, he always had a pocket full of change. He was jingling and keys and shit.
Yeah.
He was always striking out deals, man. Striking out deals for anything.
You'd let him try in the VR one time.
Yeah.
And then he never wanted to leave.
No, it was
He
the
got
biggest
lost.
mistake, man.
Have you seen the movie Get Out? He was trapped in the sunken place
Damn.
in the VR chair.
Yeah, I had a VR room set up. It was the worst idea in the world. I was just trying to be like a neighborly or something. I was being fucking stupid.
I kept making jokes that he snuck into the basement and was tunneling his way up into the VR room.
You liked it that much?
Oh yeah, dude.
How old was this
Seen it
neighbor
before.
guy?
Probably 40.
Yeah, he was like 5 years older than me.
Damn.
But he lost everything, man. I single-handedly watched from across, like out the window, across the yard, watched him lose everything to opioid addiction.
It's crazy.
Yeah, he had a baller fucking job, bought an $80,000 house, had the bikes, had the cars, had classic car, fucking working on everything, had like a machine shop in his garage, had it all, man. And then slowly he was fucking selling shit, pawning shit, boofing off people. He's a big boofer.
Major boofer.
Yeah. And then he lost it all, man. Lost his girl, lost his fucking kids. After he lost his job, just because getting hurt at work, I don't know.
Identity theft is not a joke, man.
I guarantee the doctor just kept feeding him fucking pills. I guarantee it. And then you get him however you get him after that, and man. Yeah, he lived in the house with no fucking running water or power for over a year.
Damn.
He was in and out of the...
Wild.
Yeah, in and out of the fucking county jail for plugging extension cords into the neighbors' fucking outlets, and
He's running a drop cable across the lot.
Yeah,
man.
he had he fabricated some bootleg fucking wrench to turn his water back on in the.
Got that channel lock.
Ah, man, this guy was fucking goofy, and he'd come over, and just like, hey bud, got a couple bucks, bud. It all came to an end. It came to an end when he walked in. Like, he walked in, I was like, oh, somebody at the door? What's going on? And I met him, like, almost at the entry to my bedroom. Like, met him. He just wanted a couple bucks, bud. Just, lawnmower gas.
Walked into your house.
Yeah, or snowblower. He needed snowblower money. He was going to snowblow for me. You know, he's going to
Jesus Christ.
dig me out, you know? He was going to, just real neighborly kind of guy, but nah. Dude, he walked through my fucking house to my bedroom with his jumpsuit and his fucking snow boots and shit all fucked up everywhere. God.
What the
Just
fuck?
a goofball, man. Don't. So now, any neighbor at all, you get the wave, you might get the nod, maybe a smile, but that's fucking it. I keep on pushing, man. Fuck some neighbors, man.
Listen, I had this one time. Never again.
Kyle, you got any neighbor stories? You got the laundry boy
Oh
from
yeah.
Russia.
I don't know if I told this one before. I apologize, but lived in an apartment complex when I first moved up to Minnesota in Eagan, and it was a pretty cheap place. It was 700 square foot, $700, one bedroom, but it was shared laundry, as a lot of apartment complexes are. And I was doing laundry real late one night because I worked all day, and I was like an hour past laundry cutoff, and I got maybe 1 or 2 loads in, and I went to switch a load from the washer to the dryer, and I was in the laundry room for probably 10 seconds this time, and I hear one of the doors of the rooms next to the laundry room open, and then like, oh fuck, and I look under the door and I can see a shadow of somebody standing there, and I'm like, ah shit, and then the laundry room opens, and here's this fucking short, fat, balding guy, hairy as fuck, elsewhere, standing in his tidy whities, and he looks me dead in the eye, and he says, "You know see sign?" And he points at the fucking door where the sign is, and I'm like, ah, and he's like, "You know see sign?" And he's fucking Russian, and I'm like, ah, I'm sorry, man, I worked real late today, just trying to get some laundry done, and he's like, oh my god, and he fucking walks out, goes back to his apartment, shuts the door, and I'm like, that guy's gonna fucking send the mafia after me if I don't stop doing laundry right now.
He probably would.
So I took my fucking wet clothes and I went back to my apartment.
How loud is a dryer? You can't sleep. I think the dryer's fucking soothing when you're sleeping.
The walls were relatively thin, so it was probably pretty fucking loud. But yeah, you know see sign. Oh my god. Oh my god.
fucking laundry mafia.
Yeah, dude. Scared. Besides that, I don't think I have anything too crazy. Probably forgetting about some shit, but got some crazy roommate stories. I've told those before.
Yeah.
Don't need to tell those again. How about you, bud?
Nah. My neighbors and stuff have been pretty cool.
Yeah.
Tall fences, good neighbors.
Yeah.
That shit's true.
Let's talk about Brap Gang. You a ground boy?
Yeah, we saw some grounds last night downtown.
Brapping. Downtown Monroepolis.
Nice, dude. Like scooters.
Fucking 4 of them, 6 of them.
There's a bunch of them.
Couple crotch rockets
10.
following them.
Yeah, I don't like grumps. I think they're scooters for people who pretend.
I bought a 2018 Grom last summer, and I got my motorcycle license. It's like a starter bike, but they're
little pussy bike.
Hey, if you like it, that you like it.
Well, you should ride one, man, around town and like on bike paths and mischievously.
I could see that being fun. You should ride one.
They're fucking
I used to ride dirt bikes and stuff. I like that. And I ride like a real bike.
I had a moped. I'm a real boy.
Well, yeah, but you can have a lot of fun on those because you can be bold and fearless. Because they can go like they're. A lot of people use them as wheelie machines. Like they got some sauce behind them, man. But
how fast can you go on like the freeway with them?
They go 60. I don't know. You can
go on the highway.
You can get them going pretty fast, pretty quick. But
that's cool.
Yeah, I got a Ninja like right after that. So
you like that more or not as much?
Yeah, but I can't do like I don't want to say freestyle, but it's fucking dangerous. Is what it is. Like it's gonna shoot out from between my legs. Like I'm gonna go flying on the thing.
Like a saucy turd after you eat too much barbecue.
Yeah, precisely.
I could see the ground being good in town.
Yeah, and especially when I've ridden mini bikes and shit, but I've never really knew how.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like a big scooter, but it's
big scooter, razor scooter.
It's slightly more badass than a scooter, I think, but because it's only got 2 wheels. But
yeah,
I guess the scooter has 2 wheels.
But you're switching gears. I mean, you're fucking counter steering is something that yesterday I kind of on the Ninja kind of got the hang of a little bit. Turning is just fucking wonky as shit. And I hold up traffic, and I'm like the worst out there. But I'm still a beginner.
You gotta be leaning.
Counter steering is all you do, like on a normal bike, at past like 10 miles an hour, pretty much.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I didn't know that because I was trying to counter steer going slower than fuck at like a right angle, and it doesn't work. But yeah, I figured out you just gotta just trust the fucking lean, man. I don't know. I wouldn't want somebody on the back trying to do that, but I guess I'm still a beginner.
Just practice. I think the thing with like motorcycles that a lot of beginners don't realize is it's not like steering a car. Like you don't steer the tire. Turning is all leaning a bike. You know, like it's just like leaning to turn.
Yeah, bump the fucking handlebar and lean, and she'll just sail right through a turn. I
wish she goes.
Because all counter steering does is like force your bike to lean the direction,
like
the opposite direction.
Trips out the tire. Yeah. No one ever told me that shit.
So like if you're going around the corner,
I didn't have a fucking dad to teach me that.
If you're going around
I thought I was like drifting to do it or something.
Yeah, you just turn into the corner to turn.
It's fucking ridiculous, man. It just
that'll save your life though. Like a lot of new beginners like get fucked up hitting a corner because they try and turn.
Yeah, I can't fucking turn. That's the one thing I didn't like about the Ninja. I can't fucking turn.
Turn into the corner. Turn away from the turn and like lean into the.
It's
corner.
Just made to do that shit.
Yeah.
Somebody explained it to me, and I thought I had it until yesterday when I tried it in real life.
If you just focus on leaning to the left, like the bike will automatically do the rest.
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. The ground doesn't do it. I guess I could try, but it's the rake or something is not. Maybe it does. Maybe I sound like a fucking.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I could see like the physics behind it because the tires are closer together than most bikes and they're smaller. So maybe it takes more speed to engage that or something.
Yeah, if it does do it and I don't notice it, but you can just lean and turn it. It's pretty effortless. I don't see myself counter steering on the ground. Maybe the ground squads will fucking brat me out of them or something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe you don't have to. I could see that being fun though. You can get a ground for $1,000 right now. 2017 brand new.
That's crazy.
Probably more like $1,500 because they'll charge you to put it together.
That's a lot of fun.
You should get one. It'd be fun for you.
Dudes they buy a $1,500 one and put like $1,500 into it, or put $3,000 into it and stretch it out and all that shit. I don't know. They look fucking crazy. They're super fun though.
You can't have a passenger really on those, can you?
Yeah, it's got a.
You can?
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, not like a full size 6-foot dude. Probably.
You can only fit a small child.
It doesn't bottom out.
No, it's people put different shocks on the shit, but
hell yeah.
It's really fun for a beginner.
It'd be nice for like 3 weeks out of the year to ride to work. That's a weather joke.
Stop it.
Don't.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
You should get one, dude.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'll probably not get I'll probably get a helmet, but reluctantly. But I probably won't join. I saw on the news, like Nebraska had fucking 25 of them taking over the road, taking over like everywhere, just being obnoxious and shit, which I thought it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Tearing up the lawn.
Yeah.
Riding through people's houses.
People put off-road tires. You can get cheap off-road tires for them and shit.
That would be fun.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not like a fucking dirt bike guy or... I don't know.
I like dirt bikes.
I just like riding the fucking thing around town faster than fuck.
Yeah.
And being obnoxious going over bike paths and...
Yeah, dude, if you're having fun, fuck everybody else.
Yeah, I never knew what it was about motorcycles till I got my open carry and my motorcycle license last summer, and I never really knew what motorcycles were about and why everyone was always fucking splooging all over the place about them. But now I know because they're funner than fuck. But
hell yeah, the wind in your face,
wind in your crotch.
I got a picture of like 10 fucking Harleys and my Grom in the middle. Someone was like, "Do you work at a farm? What's all those fucking tractors in the background?" I thought that was funny. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll probably get a Harley someday, but I don't really. I like crotch rockets and fucking fun shit. I don't know.
Crotch rockets are pretty dope.
Yeah.
I'm thinking more about those.
Really?
Yeah, my bike's dope, but it's like, hey, Drew Bear, got that motorcycle you meant. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be fun to have both. Cause
Drew, what the fuck are you doing here? You ain't got no family or what? But why are you watching this fucking show right now? It's Easter, goddammer.
Yeah, they're just fun. They're fast. You know, I don't know.
Brum brum.
It'd be kind of fun to go fast. I think cruisers are a little bit better. For me, not what I like to do. Just like cruising around, having a good time.
Yeah.
I feel like people get out of your way more on a cruiser than they do on a crotch rocket. But
really,
I feel like it. I don't know, it's like bigger and louder. And I feel like
I can see it.
Crotch rocket people have like a douchier like stereotype.
Absolutely. That comes with it. But
so people are like, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It'd be fun. They're more efficient machines.
Crotch rockets?
Yeah, you can corner better and stuff and the shocks work better. But the cruisers are way more comfortable.
Yeah, laying over it isn't the best in the world, but
I thought people had more trouble passing their motorcycle license or passing the test riding crotch rockets.
Short, like trying to turn super sharp, super slow. I feel like it might be a little bit harder on a crotch rocket because it's like higher up.
Okay.
Without putting your feet down.
Yeah, stuff like that. But when you're actually moving, like it's more aerodynamic. It's like a aero-y type front. If you like look at the plastic, it takes the wind better.
Yeah, I had a Yamaha C30 or some fucking shit, so I know about bikes.
They're dope.
Fucking moped, bud.
I don't know.
Hey, man. I don't know. Once you open that shit up and look around and the ground's right fucking there, it kind of changes your outlook.
You pee a little.
It's fun.
Cars are fucking cages from then on.
Yeah. It's like the thing for me is like a car like mutes everything around you. You don't see anything that's going on. Like a motorcycle forces you to feel everything. You're like more alive when you're commuting. It feels like.
Yeah, fucking bugs. Bugs on my nugs when I'm driving, man. Bugs.
You got the
fucking
nug bugs.
Murdering me.
Nug bugs.
The rain fucking hurts.
Yeah.
Very bad.
Stinging rain.
Big old fat rain. I don't know. It's pretty fun though. I think about it all the fucking time. Now I know why guys just sit around and talk about motorcycles all my fucking maintenance entire career, because it's fun as shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I probably hated on them for too long, man. Don't knock it till you fucking get a Grom and an open carry. I want an open carry on the Grom, but I'm not there yet.
Just firing shots down the street, bud. In the middle of the city. That's fine.
Yeah, I probably need to get better at riding first, but
Fucking waving it around, bud. I got a license.
People, our buddy Ron, I was talking to him because he bought like a new holster so he can ride while he bikes because he just got a
is
motorcycle.
it like one of these numbers or like one of these numbers?
It's more like this, like inside.
Fuck yeah, man.
But I was like,
I'll
bruh,
start doing
why
that.
don't you just be a badass and open carry? And he's like, because people who open carry are the first people to get shot.
That's a great point,
'Cause they're
man.
the first threat that people notice and want to take out.
Jesus Christ.
I feel I'll never open carry unless it's a katana sword or some nunchucks on my belt or something. I'll never.
That would be badass. A
That's
fucking
I can do that.
a Cortana on
He's
your
a
back.
legitimate black belt.
Hell yeah.
That's another fucking subject. While we're
Yeah.
hey, this
Have
is a
him
perfect
fight-
segue.
fight Ligas.
I'll never open carry because I just think it's obnoxious, man. I don't care if you have a gun, but I don't want to fucking see it when I'm buying corn dogs at the
Yeah.
grocery store. Like, I don't want to see your fucking gun. I don't know you, man. Hide
Yeah.
that shit.
That shit gets me so wet when I see somebody with a gun.
They were talking about that at the place. Everyone was talking about guns and like open carry and closed carry and whatever. And I was just I was saying because I saw like I went to some hick town. What the fuck is like Little Falls or something? Forest Lake, is that what it's called? Is Forest Lake up?
Yeah, it's where 35 comes back together.
I went there, dude, and there's 3 people open carrying at Walmart when like my tire popped and I had to go there and get my tire changed.
Oh
I
yeah.
was like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. I my family is really big into guns. Like, my dad teaches the classes for like farm safety and shit. And, like, I grew up hunting, but I've never understood like,
Yeah, if war breaks out, it's not gonna be.
yeah,
It's not gonna be in the fucking fishing pole tackle aisle of Walmart.
I'll take
yeah.
down a fucking tank with my Glock 9.
I just feel like a lot of those people are like waiting for the moment they get to use it. It's like, oh, do something, fucking do something. Like, let's go. I'll look at this, boy. You can't touch me. Shit like that.
take a fucking.
It's like a little intimidation. Like, fucking try something.
Ooh, I wish you would.
I put all this money in there. Like, let me fucking get
It's
you.
not
Right.
gonna go down in sporting goods at Walmart in some combination of forest, river, city, town, named town in Minnesota. It's not gonna go down, man. There's no reason for it. It's not like you can't even take it out and admire it. Like, so why? It's not like you can show people. You
Well,
can't.
You can. It's like that man.
You can, but
It's like they do at Taco Bell with all the Somalians.
What?
You don't remember that? I think it was Taco Bell. It was in Minnesota. It was like St. Paul or whatever. These Somalian kids were pissing him off, so he like took out a gun and like pointed at him and shit.
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
Yeah.
if it's reasonable, but that doesn't sound like some standard ground shit. That sounds
it's
like
not.
that's not reasonable. You can't fucking if you go to a gun show with a gun on your hip, you don't fucking pull it out. Like, that's like drawing a fucking.
That's a signal.
That's
of war,
like some
bud.
Wild West shit. Yeah, you don't.
Yeah.
Even if you're at a gun show, even if the guy's like, "Oh, nice fucking gun," you don't be like, "Shablow, check it out."
Yeah.
No.
Don't even fucking put your hand back there, boy. You're liable to get shot.
I don't know what Minnesota gun laws are. I think you have to separate your ammo and your gun and all that bullshit. I know Wisconsin, you can't have a fucking round chambered, all that bullshit. But Iowa's pretty. Do you say liberal? I don't fucking know, but you can have a loaded shotgun on your dashboard and no one gives a fuck. Like, Iowa doesn't give a shit.
Nice.
Fucking metal, bud.
Yeah, I'm from
Yeah.
Montana, which is basically Iowa. So
Northern Iowa.
yeah, everyone's got guns, but nothing really happens.
Maybe that's the reason why nothing happens.
Yeah.
That's
Up here,
yeah.
it seems like just the bad people have guns, and they're killing each other a bunch.
If you want a gun, you can get a fucking gun. You can have a buddy. You can wait outside and have a buddy go buy you a fucking rifle or something.
Yeah.
Felons have fucking guns. No one gives a shit. I'd rather get shot by a gun than felons carry fucking crossbows or some shit. I'd rather get shot by a fucking 22 or something than take a fucking crossbow bolt to the anywhere, man. Fuck that shit. They're violent, dude. People set up shooting ranges in their garages and shoot the fucking house next door, man. Like,
Yeah.
Shoot through the fucking wall of the garage.
they're violent as fuck. And the tips on those things, they're like medieval goddamn torture tips. Go through some shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
They're made to kill like 200-pound deers and shit, like 400-pound deer. I don't know. I don't fuck with crossbows, man.
Yeah, they're dangerous.
I guess I've shot one once, but it sucks pulling them back and shit.
Yeah.
It's too much work for just the short-term pleasure.
Yeah, guns are better.
Yeah.
I like guns. I just feel like there's a lot of not responsible people who would say they're responsible.
Yeah, for sure. But you're a black belt. What kind of black belt are you, bud?
When I was 18, I was in the United Martial Arts Academy. From the time I was 6 years old till I was 18. I was a second-degree black belt in Chang Hun Taekwondo. And I went to tournaments and shit. I thought I was like a badass dragon, tiger style fucking guy. I listened to a lot of Wu-Tang and Beastie Boys, and I don't know. I had fucking nunchucks ever since I was a little kid.
Yeah, you got a three-part bow staff.
Yeah,
Staff.
3-sectional staff, like a Chinese weapon. I don't know. I used to only brandish it when I was drunk in the yard in pajama pants on
One
video.
time in the house, I saw.
Yeah, that shit's fucking violent. I hit myself in the chin harder than I've ever hurt myself with nunchucks. But yeah, I've always watched kung fu movies, and I think, I don't know, nunchucks and ninjas and martial arts and Shaolin monk fucking dudes breaking shit with their heads and doing crazy like
some Bruce Lee shit.
Like dudes like spear fingering a fucking full can, like an unopened can. I don't know. That shit's baller.
Metal.
Yeah.
I think I saw one time you took a couple of katanas to your Beastie Boy poster on your fridge.
Yeah, I did that. I just had bought the house, I think. Or I moved into a rental house. Yeah, I'm really smart.
Yeah.
Those are my letter openers now.
Kataners.
Yeah, full-size kataners.
Nice.
I don't know. I've always, because when I grew up, I couldn't watch anything demonic. I couldn't watch anything like with a hint of, I couldn't watch the Smurfs because of like sorcery and demons.
Damn.
Yeah, but any fucking Rambo, any Chuck Norris movie, any, you name it, it was, violence was not a fucking issue in the household. So I grew up watching the best of the late 80s, early 90s. All those fucking, a team of fucking ex-whatevers, former whatevers go into wherever to rescue whoever.
You know the ones.
Yeah. I've seen that movie a lot of times. I've watched them all. I don't know. I got my brain fucking trashed on those growing up, so it was pretty sweet. It was a pretty good childhood. And the martial arts was because I was like fucking had too much energy and I was destructive, and they thought maybe that might be a good outlet, and it was. Sonny Ono was my instructor when I was 6 years old.
Who the fuck is Sonny Ono?
He was
Yoko Ono's brother?
He's a cousin, actually. No, he's a guy from Japan that moved here, and he was a badass. He's like doing crazy chopstick kicks on the cover of Black Belt magazine, and he had like a family and kids, but he was on WWE, I think back when it was WWF. Maybe, I don't know.
WCW?
He was like Savage Dragon's ring manager.
Savage Dragon?
Yeah, so he's like throwing kicks. You can YouTube him. I don't know. He's a real dude. He signed my first board I broke. He's a badass. He used to take on the whole fucking class with like pads and foam weapons and beat the shit out of like dudes twice his side and step on people's heads and shit like with both feet. It was fucking cool. Yeah, he's a tough guy. He still is a tough guy.
Fucking legend.
Yeah, I like that dude. He was always way cool. I think he's a used car salesman now. Funny as that is. Everything full circle, man.
And we're back.
Comes right around.
Welcome back. You mentioned your maintenance career earlier. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
I got into maintenance when I was working at hotels. Pick up extra hours and help people out and shit. You end up having to do it anyways. And then buddy I worked with at the hotel said he's getting on to some job, so I got sponsored through like a program to.
Great. You got a sponsor.
I should have one.
I'll be your sponsor, bud.
Yeah, you need you need a sponsor. You need something after you get off work from being a maintenance guy every day. You need something to fucking, like, forget about the fucking wrenches and shit, man. Because that shit will terrorize you. It's probably the same as these guys I know's job. Troubleshooting, like, I don't know. Did I forget this? Oh, I was off work 2 hours ago. Why am I still thinking about, oh, did I send that email? Oh, did I tighten that fucking bolt? Like, that's what led me to start drinking is because, man, I can't get that shit out of my head. I know a lot of people are consumed by work and obsessed with it, but, man, I can't fucking... I'll wake up in the middle of the night and shit like, yeah, oh, I should have checked that. Nah, man, that's maintenance is fucking toxic for that shit.
You gotta do a lot of math?
No, not nearly as much as they prepared you for. Like, I don't need to know fucking parabolas and shit when I'm turning a wrench. Like, there's torque strength and torque specs, and there's fundamental, like, levers. I think there's 3 kinds of levers. I don't know. You had to know some shit, but I think they're preparing you for engineering school or something. I just went to a electromechanical maintenance program, and then I went into the next half of it, and I was working nights, man, and I was learning more at work, and I lost my shit because my teacher wanted to borrow my fucking book, and I had worked like 10 hours a night before, and he didn't have a fucking pen or anything, so I lost my shit. Some community college fuckface making like $40 an hour. So that's the second time I quit college.
Fuck you.
Yeah, man.
Fuck the system.
As much as you pay, I almost have my federal student loan payments paid off. Almost. And I got a trade. Like, I got lucky, man, because I got a good job right away. Some people take $90,000 in student loan debt for a job that maxes out at $60,000, and they fucking start at $40,000. And they're wondering why they can't make a fucking house payment or a car payment because they're paying their student loans. I don't know. That bubble needs a burst. That's the other conversation. But
gotta pop that postule right now.
Yeah, they're fucking crooked, man. What percentage has college tuition gone up in 20 years? Like fucking 2,000% or some shit.
Something stupid.
Fuck, man.
Work part time, get a doctorate and a house.
No. It's increased proportionally to the wages. And everything else.
Cost of living goes up like $1 a year or some shit. Or 50 cents a year.
In wages?
Dude, you look behind the counter at Burger King, like, those guys are working back there. They're like sweating and fucking working, man.
Yeah.
They work harder for minimum wage than, I don't know. I
don't think they're getting minimum wage anymore, dude.
Are they getting like $15?
God bless it.
I mean, good for them.
But that was my $15 at McDonald's when I was 14.
Yeah,
I was like $6.25 or some shit.
Seriously,
those jobs aren't for like our age. Those jobs are for when you're 16. Like you worked at it at the right time. You get 40-year-olds making $15 an hour, unskilled labor. Then doesn't that like fuck the whole? They don't. Do they need $15 an hour? Like why? That's supposed to be a supplementary like. After school job.
I think so.
You're not supposed to be like, yep, 3 kids and a mortgage. Fucking just took a promotion at Hardee's and they're putting me second assistant fry cook. But I'm torn because I just had a meeting with the guy at Carl's Jr. and they're offering me 40 cents more to be the night shift guy. Yeah, I gotta push a mop, but yeah, I clerk a fucking mean desk at Wendy's, man. I push Frosties like. It's not meant to be. You're not supposed to have 3 kids and a mortgage on that shit. When you pay those guys $15 an hour, then that's why a loaf of bread's fucking $5 and a gallon of milk is $6. But goddamn, I love Whopper Juniors, man.
How can they not?
So I mean,
and
they're fucking working
since 1949.
Yeah, they don't make themselves, man. Somebody's back there fucking sweating, greasing. Extra cheesing on them fucking things. I don't know.
They're cutting a lot of those jobs though with automation and like even like Taco Bell. I don't know if I was talking about this Taco Bell that I go to because I love Taco Bell.
It's got the order screen.
Yeah, 2 giant tablets. This is what I want. Swipe. Good to go, Brandon. It's awesome. I love it.
Don't have to talk to anybody.
It's so much faster. Yeah. Like maybe I don't know exactly what I want. Maybe there's some awesome new thing you're not going to tell me about. What's new? Oh shit, you guys have this awesome taco now? Now I know. Now I'm going to order that, you know? A couple wins that you don't necessarily see right away.
Although, I don't know if you've ever gone through a fucking McDonald's drive-thru, but they goddamn will always tell you about what's new. Every fucking time at McDaniel's.
I go to McDonald's like once every 3 years, and I
Same.
get like a grilled chicken wrap.
And they'll still tell you.
I think it's been like 6 years since the last time I went there. Now I forget how old I am.
I hadn't gone for the longest time either. It had been like 3 years, and then my fucking girlfriend wanted to go get some nugs, and I got some nugs too, and then that shit hooks you like it's cancer.
It's fucking amazing. It's garbage.
Yeah.
I hate but my body fucking needs it.
Well, the thing
So
about
I eat it all the time.
the thing about being down in Mason City, Iowa, is there isn't jack shit for
Yeah.
alternatives.
Up here is
But
like
here-
everything, right? Real close.
Yeah.
I need something quick and dirty, man.
Well, you
getting
can even outside of McDonald's, you know, you've got Chipotle or you got other shit that's quick and dirty, but it's better by
True.
comparison.
Yeah, even if you eat the healthiest food, like it takes me at least $12 at McDonald's to.
Philip,
But I overeat. Even if I'm eating healthy,
Yeah.
it's like I'm still eating
I'm
until
gonna
I'm
eat 13
uncomfortable.
salads.
Well, the thing
Yeah,
is, man, it's like a burger. How can a burger at McDonald's be way worse than like a burger at Applebee's or something? It's just a burger, dude. It's just bread and like.
I think the preservatives.
But the
probably-
preservatives, the way they show like a cookout grilled burger.
It's still as bad as it used to be though for McDonald's. Because now it's like that pink paste game.
for the nuggets.
And I've grilled some of those boys, and they look nasty.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
been a long time.
so
It's
the
like over
funny-
10 years.
the funny thing about McDonald's is, I don't know if you can remember. I don't remember because I'm not old enough. But people will recall that McDonald's, like in the '80s, fries were fucking off the chain. Like their fries were infinitely better than they are now.
Is the oil different?
They cooked it in beef tallow before,
Ooh,
and somebody made a big fucking stink
give me
about
some
it.
of that.
Yeah, some guy like had a heart attack.
Tallow? That's like bone fucking shit, or what?
It's just like lard, like
Oh,
lard,
tallow's
like,
lard, yeah.
Next fucking level buttered oil.
Oh, delicious.
Fucking lubricant shit. Anyway, some guy had a heart attack and like
What an
made a
asshole.
big fucking stink about it and lobbied and got McDonald's to change what they cook their fries in. And the shit that they cook it in now is worse than beef tallow.
Oh,
Really?
of course. It's probably cheaper.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of oil it is. Whatever they're doing is worse for you than the beef tallow was, even though.
Like for sure, science.
Yeah, absolutely,
Alright, cool.
100%. So I don't know if they're still doing that, but what they had changed it to, yeah, shit.
Dude, I feel like McDonald's has got to be better now than it was like 15 years ago. As far as health stuff go.
Maybe 15 years ago, but I think like earlier on it was way better, right? Like it was probably,
Healthier?
yeah.
Way.
I think so.
way.
Because by comparison, right? Like your
Back.
mom and pop shops, like your fucking
Yeah.
In and Outs.
Before it got humongous, and
yeah.
they had to make burgers for millions of people versus like
over
thousands.
99 billion sold. You ever see one of those McDonald's signs? You go to a really old McDonald's that hasn't been renovated yet, and they've got the over XX billion sold, and it's been on 99 billion for the last 15 fucking years. Can we get an updated count? How many burgers have we sold?
Yeah.
Pissing me off.
It's probably a lot more.
Dude,
It's at least 99 billion for sure.
isn't it crazy how many businesses have like a fucking awesome idea and they're doing fucking awesome and then they like get too big and can't keep up and die?
Sucks.
Peloton bicycles are doing fucking awesome because they're $2,500 and
Jesus Christ.
they've sold 400,000 of them. That's $1 trillion. And
Did you do the math on that?
I did when heard when I looked at how much they were, and because I heard how many were sold, and you have to buy a fucking subscription to like the dude that's like on the commercials, like, hey, you're fucking doing great or whatever. That you have to stare at their faces.
Your class leader.
Yeah, wow,
why go to cycling school if you can do it from your fucking home?
Buy anything with $2,500. Anything. I don't know.
Slinging burgers for Mad Stacks, hell yeah.
Hell
Fucking
yeah.
money.
I actually worked at a place in Waterloo, Iowa called Beef Products Incorporated, and we made pink slime
For McDonald's.
for McDonald's. And Charles Oliver
Damn, dog.
went on the news. Charles Oliver, the like European chef or whatever, went on the news and like threw fucking ammonia all over chicken wings, threw them in a dryer, and was like trying to give them to kids. And
What?
It was like an infomercial, and it blacklisted beef products because they sparged the finely lean fucking textured beef with, it was like filler meat. Remember when they were like, oh, what's in Taco Bell meat? It wasn't all fucking ground beef from like.
Oh yeah, the touch point. I bet he's like, yeah, 80% ground beef. We get real creative with the last 20%.
Yeah, ground up bone and fucking.
Yeah.
But there was millions of meals served with it. I mean, it was fine. It was sparged with ammonia to kill bacteria, and it was fine. But the plant shut down, and then 10 years later, I got a settlement check because they won against Charles Oliver and like
Damn.
ABC or some shit. Yeah, I got a $7,400 check.
Hell
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, 10 years later, and I don't know. I spent it frivolously as fuck, expeditiously frivolously.
Yeah.
And
That's that Fergie song, right? Expeditious, fervolicious.
I've spent that shit frivol.
Makes Robert go crazy.
Fuck! I bought a gaming PC and a bunch of DX Racer racing desks and
Wait, did
racing.
you just get this check recently?
No, I think it was like 2 Aprils ago or something. Okay. But yeah, I bought a bunch of racing furniture.
Nice.
I bought a race car bed to sleep in because my mom never fucking got me one. Judy, god damn.
I had it, I think, like 3 days. It was gone.
Damn.
I didn't pay one fucking bill with it. I don't even think I claimed it on my. Anyways, no, it was. They won the settlement though, so Pink Slime's fine, but they lost. Fucking Taco Bell, like McDonald's, they lost all their. I think they're still around, but yeah, they lost everyone. It was Pink Slime though. It was the fucking bloop, the fucking gross video you see.
Jesus
that was
Christ.
it.
Do you have any issues eating like Pink Slime?
Absolutely. Everyone has. Like Hy-Vee's been serving. Hy-Vee was one of their customers for fucking my entire childhood. Like everyone's eaten. Over like 10 billion meals or something with no problem.
But after making it, does it bother you to eat something has Pink Slime in it at all?
No, not at all, man. I eat like.
He ain't no bitch.
I eat fucking hot dogs and shit. Isn't
Right.
that's got to be
Big
worse
one.
than. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like when I was younger, I like poked into that stuff to like look around, and like the research that's gonna be shown is like the shittiest of the shitty. So like, fuck this.
Yeah, you wouldn't eat anything if you researched it enough.
It's nice to like see someone who's actually fucking touched the shit and made the shit be like, yeah, it's not a big deal.
This is the fucking most riveting shit we've talked about yet.
Dude, I don't want to like kill a chicken and defeather it. I'm not gonna like name it. It's not, but just kill them and grill them, man. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Like,
Kill them and grill them. This is a direct contrast to the last episode that we had. We had a environmentally conscious lady by the name of Nicole on here.
Shout out one time.
Shout out one time to our last guest, Nicole. Hell of a podcast. Thanks for coming. But now we're talking about killing animals. See, we run the gamut here on Pondering Robertly. We don't fuck around.
well, I don't do it like,
Across the spectrum.
yeah, fuck the animals. Yeah, like I don't do it like that. I just do it because it's fucking good for me to have eating with
And such.
and so forth.
And the like.
I don't know, man. Like when I throw fucking a Chinese takeout box out the fucking window of my car when I'm driving, I don't do it like, yeah, like fuck nature. I just do it like that's a Louis C.K. bit. Like that's the garbage. It's all fucking garbage.
Oh, you can't talk about Louis C.K. anymore.
It's too controversial, man.
Yeah, nobody likes him anymore.
But his bit was, yeah. Like, he's not doing like, he's like, oh, put this in the fucking garbage out my window of my car while I'm driving. Because I'm done with it, and it's fucking garbage, and all around is garbage. Everything.
You can't laugh about his bits anymore.
Is he's done? Like, no one wants to hang out anymore?
He's back.
He was doing the circuit. People freaked out about it. But
Were people buying tickets?
Like, what? At what point? I know you had a good point about it. We were talking a few months ago offline, just like, what's so funny? Goddamn.
Hippie, what?
Talking about, like, you fucking permanently ostracize the guy? Like, does he never get to come back and try to make a living?
Yeah, does that take all the credit out of
it? What did he do, man?
Well, he took out his fucking peeper and he was punching himself in the balls in front of ladies trapped in hotel rooms and stuff.
Was he preventing them from leaving?
Yeah, I mean, he put himself between them and the door in a couple situations.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, not to lessen the things that he did, but at least he didn't assault them.
Do you think
You
he
could
would have
argue
if
that
they
that's
tried
You
to
could
get
argue
away?
that that's assault.
But he didn't physically touch them.
What do you think he would have done if they tried to get out?
I think he would have let them leave.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't, I don't know.
That's the creepiest thing to do.
It's controversial. It's sexual deviance. It's controversial. But whether or not it takes away from the merit of all his creative works, I don't know. It's up to you.
You decide.
If it's art, you could fucking say this is art.
Go ahead
no
and
one can
answer
say-
on your answer pads at home right now. What do you think about Louis C.K.'s
Dude,
misgivings?
the world is so, like, fucking... so quick to judge people based on that shit. Like, that's a super shitty thing to do. But, like, in the same light, I just watched a video where this dude was riding a crotch rocket, and this drunk dude and his girlfriend...
Open the door on?
No, like, he was at the fucking stop, and this dude and his girlfriend, like... The dude was drunk and came up and, like, kicked his bike, and the dude on the crotch rocket jumped off and punched the dude and knocked him out, and then punched the girl and knocked her out. And I thought it was funny, but that's, like, straight up assaulting somebody. Like, you know? Like, if you were laughing...
Yeah.
People laugh at bad shit all the time. Doesn't necessarily make it okay, but it's just a human thing to do.
Right.
You know? Like, just because he did fun... Like, bad shit doesn't mean he's not funny.
So they kicked his bike and he...
Dude stopped at a fucking intersection in
A
Las
stoplight.
Vegas or something, and they were like getting close to him, so he's like revving up like fuck off, and then the drunk dude kicked the back of his bike
See?
like fuck you.
So he got off and he's like, I'm going to knock out everyone involved.
Just he one punched him and then one punched his girlfriend, and then got on his bike and sped off.
And
That's-
that's how the manga One Punch Man came to be.
I don't know why he fucking had to punch the girlfriend. That was douchey.
Well,
But-
yeah, but
Manga
that seemed
is
unwarranted.
parties
Just
in-
seeing red.
yeah,
Japanese comic.
I don't agree. I guess I don't agree with that because, well, if a girl comes at you like a guy would come at you, like you're going to get
Yeah.
fucking dealt with like a guy. Yeah, restrain him. Yeah, shove him down. No.
Yeah.
He was going to knock every motherfucker involved out.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're standing there. She could have held the guy back. You're in the line of fire, man. She could have ran away. Get
What's
the
your
fuck out of
guys'
there.
opinion? This is a good thing to talk about with three guys. What's your opinion on hitting women and equality?
Well, you shouldn't hit anybody, man.
Sure, but
You got choke a bitch, though, sometimes.
yeah, chocobo.
I don't think you should. So I'm like, I want to say I'm like firmly that you should not ever hit a woman, but like, part of me is like, if a woman is the
And
same,
I'm not talking about like fighting provoked. I'm talking about like domestic abuse.
never then. That's douchey as
I'm
fuck.
just kidding.
No, if a woman swings on me, the first thing I'd probably do is like put my elbows up or get the fuck out of there, man. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna hang out because
I'm a little bitch, so I'm getting knocked out.
Let's say
for
a
sure.
fucking
Yeah, I'm-
professional like woman fighter that's bigger than you starts fucking swinging at you. Then what?
I scrap with her.
Let's say fucking Cyborg starts coming at you, swinging.
She's scary.
I scrap with her though. She
That's
could probably
different,
take a
though.
punch.
Yeah, she takes punches for a living, dude. And if she was starting it, like you would fight back. But the thing about me, well, like my idea is you should never hit a woman because there's like a huge like discrepancy in like power,
Sure.
usually physically. But if somebody's more powerful than you and swing at you, regardless of sex, like fuck them. Like
Yeah.
if they can do more damage with less work and they're taking advantage of that upon you, then fuck them.
Yeah.
Hit back, you know.
But in the light specifically of like equality and the movement,
They deserve to be hit just as hard as a fucking guy would.
I'm just posing the question. I'm not saying
But mine's not even like sex. Like I don't think like a 200-pound dude should fucking knock out like a 120-pound dude just to like prove a point.
Yeah.
Even if it's just like you shouldn't fight somebody that's way smaller than you because that's just a douchey thing to do. What are you proving?
Yeah.
Like you can beat up a little kid or some shit.
Being as an
I can
example,
fight like 13 kindergartners at once.
if like I grew up as a black belt and people in high school knew it and shit, people always wanted to fight because I'm supposed to win because I'm a black belt.
Yeah.
So if you beat the black belt, like if that
Yeah,
little
nothing to lose.
yeah,
Yeah.
the little guy beats the big guy's supposed to win, but the little guy wins. Wow, he's king shit. So that's one thing, but
Yeah.
I'm to the age now where I think of fucking police reports and insurance claims and fucking. If I touch a female in my home, I have to go to anger management classes. Fucking, I got like bench warrants for sexual misconduct, and I got the fines for that shit. That's what I think. I think about court fines when I do anything. I'm like, nah, fuck these court fines. I don't need to do shit. I'm gonna run away. I don't give a fuck. I'll run away screaming.
Yeah.
Because on hospital bills, court fines, and legal fees,
punitive damages.
It's amazing the deterrence that we have in society, whether it be laws or social norms. Just the fucking power of deterrence to keep people from doing
It's not the Wild West, man. You can't just fucking punch somebody. You see it on TV and shit, and it normalizes it, and YouTube, whatever, but you cannot fucking punch somebody, man. There's like lawsuits and shit. No big deal. So no thanks, man. That's enough. I'm terrified of Johnny Law. No thanks, man.
If you look in the general direction of a woman, prepare for sexual assault allegations.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
8 seconds is sexual assault, dude.
Prolonged
8 seconds.
contact.
I heard that too.
Yeah. Did you know it's also...
That's a long time.
I probably already brought this up, but it's illegal to have sex before marriage in Minnesota still to this day. Damn. It's written in law that it's illegal to have sex.
I'm going to jail.
Yeah. Is that fucking funny, dude?
That's it. That is good.
I think it's like $175 fine or some shit like that.
I've got so many fucking
5
fines
days in
right
jail,
now.
maybe.
Jesus Christ.
It's like 20.
I gotta leave.
It's like $20 a pump, man. Just three pumps.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
Laws are stupid, man.
Yeah.
They're so stupid because like everywhere it's a little bit different. Some places you can fucking shoot up meth like in public. Here, like, you can't smoke weed, but if you drive far enough to, like, Michigan, a few hours away, you can. Shit like that is just dumb.
Stupid.
Laws are made by people who are usually trying to control somebody.
And they're so fucking disconnected from what's actually going on.
Dude, like, even fucking taxes, like, they know what you're supposed to pay. You get in trouble if you don't pay exactly what you're supposed to pay. You still have to fucking pay somebody to do them for you. Why don't they just fucking be like, here's your bill? Or here's your money? You shouldn't have to fucking do any of that if you're going to get charged for not paying the exact amount or go to prison or some shit. It's just a joke.
I think felons shouldn't have to pay taxes because they don't have representation with voting. So why are they being taxed? But that gives an incentive for people to commit felonious crimes.
They get roads too.
Felonious monk.
And they can go to the library.
Felonious
Yeah.
monk.
I don't know. It's all fucking crooked, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna pay. Yeah, how much do I owe? We're not telling. What's the formula to determine how much I owe? Oh, we're not gonna tell you.
Isn't
Yeah.
it?
But if you don't pay it, you're going to jail.
Fucking
Dude,
stupid.
Don't get me
dude.
fucking started on taxes. Isn't it sad that you can have a better quality of living as a felon than a homeless person in America?
There's a lot of homeless people that become felons on purpose to go to jail.
Yeah, 3 square meals. Bed, climate controlled.
Friends.
Way better than being out in the fucking wild.
There's a lot of places in big cities. I think even in Minneapolis, there's like homeless communities where there's just like sections of land full of tents and shit. Some old school like camping type shit with a bunch
Put
of
up
people.
a tarp or two.
Yeah, that's
It's weird how many vacant. If you look how many vacant houses there are, like in one town, and then you look at how many homeless veterans there are in that town. Yeah, somebody owns a house, and it's not. They're not gonna fucking give it away, but.
Yeah.
It's crazy when it's like 1-to-1. It's like the homeless population of homeless veterans in Minnesota is 60,000 or something. And then there's 120,000 vacant houses. Shit like that fucking amazes me, man. But yeah, they should just commit they should just commit crimes and be eating good in the clink.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely need to do
Prison
more
Mike.
for our veterans. Do you feel like there should be tiers to like veteran worship? I feel like there's a lot of people who are like veterans who like were never in any sort of danger.
Never deployed.
Yeah, like they just fucking sitting in California or something, and then they put their fucking uniform on and go to the restaurant and get paid, but they never even leave the state, shit like that. But they're still technically a veteran because they served.
There should be a line drawn because in one respect it's just a job. In another light, they're patriots, they're fucking Captain America looking ass, superhero ass dudes that,
Yeah.
in the line of fire and all that, they could be called some guy typing for a living for the army could.
Flying a drone.
They'll throw a rifle in his hand and put him on the front lines in 5 seconds because, I don't know, they don't necessarily value human life in the military. But I think they should be respected. But there's also people go overboard. Like, yeah, you got a good job, man.
Have you ever
served
seen...
your time? Good job.
Yeah, and like there's so many benefits. And like Air Force, dude, like those guys never fucking, comparatively, they almost never get hurt compared to like the fucking Marines. I mean, Navy's probably similar. Like, not that many subs go down present day, but they could go down. So it's like that whole thing. But I just feel like I know people personally who have like served and never even fucking got shot at or anything, or even felt in danger, and they're still like, I'm a fucking veteran, like whatever.
Yeah, they didn't have a fucking knife in their teeth crawling through trenches.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Just because you got paid, you get all these benefits, you paid for college, like what the fuck?
They chose and to contrast that, they chose to go in, and it's the fucking military, and they need to reform the entire like VA structure across the board. They are heroes. They got a badass job. They served our country. I didn't do it.
Yeah.
If I got drafted, I would go, because I'm not better than like your great grandpa in World War II. I'm not any better than that dude. I'll fucking go eat bullets and shit out, whatever. But. No, yeah, they're not all heroes, man. They're flying drones sitting behind a desk, but they also are in the fucking military. Like, I'm not.
I feel like there should be tiers, because, like, for a lot of people, it's just a job. Like, people who are in the Marines, that's fucking infantry. Like, I feel like you're way more likely to actually see shit.
Yeah, you have Marines eating shit, and then you have Air Force dudes playing golf on the aircraft carriers.
They call them fucking chair force, dude. I don't know, I just feel like there should be tiers. Some people get way more respect for what they fucking do, and they don't ever correct people like, no, I didn't really. Like, they just, like, yeah, give it to me. Yeah. Fucking unwarranted.
But then you can have a guy riding a fucking Harley with a giant beard, and he's done more for the community, he's done more for his country, he's more patriotic, and he's never served. Like, I don't know, there's so many different layers to it. It's controversial, too, to say that a dude behind a desk doing bookkeeping for the military is different than a soldier, but they're still in, the way I see it, they're still in the fucking military, and I'm not.
Well, you could be like, I mean, we just talk about doctors and shit, but like, some people do a lot here. Like cops, some people say they do, some people say they don't. Firefighters, they don't really put out fires, but they pull people out of cars all the time. Yeah.
I think the police are more often than not used for just as like a revenue generating source for the city. Like DUIs in college towns are fucking insane, but people drive drunk everywhere.
Right, dude? Fucking Mankato. Oh my god.
Yeah, speeding ticket cameras. Tell me you're not enforcing the law and using it as a revenue generating source of income for the city at the same time. What, are firefighters out there fucking like pulling arson jobs and shit so they can, like, come on, man.
Yeah. I worked with a dispatcher. She had 2 jobs, but she's a dispatcher, and she told me that you are much more likely to receive a speeding ticket if you get pulled over at the end of the month because they're trying to hit quota. And I'm like, that's fucking awesome.
That's crooked as fuck. It should have nothing to do with, all that money should go to the community or some shit. Any revenue they generate shouldn't go for better fucking stealth turbo cars or better fucking... It should go towards more training, for God's sakes.
They should buy Groms for everybody in the city.
Yeah. Chiropractors aren't doctors, and they have lots of fucking training. Police think they're fucking army guys running around, but they have less training than... I don't know. Don't they just take like a 6-month like online course or some bullshit? I don't know.
I think a lot of them go through like 2 years of school.
You gotta go to the academy.
Yeah, give me a fucking
Criminal
break,
justice.
dude.
Yeah, I like, my dad managed a jail. Like, grew up around a bunch of cops and shit. And, like, so I kind of see both sides. Like, there's a lot of cops definitely overreaching.
Yeah.
A lot and like flexing and shit. But like a lot of these cops, like their job is to like deal with the shittiest moments of shitty people's lives.
They're getting shot at. Their life fucking sucks, and
you gotta like go and fucking take public disturbance calls, like when your neighbor's being a dickhead, and like you don't want to deal with it. The cops have to come deal with that.
They have shitty fucking jobs.
You gotta fucking clean up people's shit. Like,
yeah, dude. Like, I've had cops come to my house and shit growing up with like my mom's boyfriends and stuff, and like the shit they deal with is just awful.
But on the
Fucking
other side of the
peacekeepers,
coin, when you're some pencil dick nerdy fucking high school getting shoved into lockers and you're like, I'll show you, I'm gonna get a badge and a gun and you can't fuck with me, and they're in some small town, they just harass people. They're not serving, man. As long as you're serving, protect or whatever the fuck. There's a lot of good cops.
On Rocket League the other day, and he kept fucking calling people the like faggots.
You need to be held to a higher fucking standard when you're in any. I don't care if you're like a fucking EMT guy, man. On the clock, off the clock. If you're,
you need to be morally superior.
Yeah, you do.
He kept saying, "I bet this kid chokes on jizz." Fucking faggot. I bet this kid.
That shit's not funny. When
I'm like, dude, you're like fucking 26. We paired up randomly with him because we found him on Discord. Me and this other dude, and he was just like super not chill, like yelling faggot and shit like that constantly.
Cops
drive. You're a cop, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, they drive drunk off the clock. They're picking up chicks at bars.
They get away with shit.
Yeah, they're just dudes, but they have like a golden ticket, like a fucking ego mentality. I don't like that shit. Be a cool cop. There's good cops, but man, fuck the police when it comes to most of them.
Dude, this kid that I grew up with, parents were both cops. And they used to have fucking underage drinking at their house every fucking weekend.
The cool parents,
and they used to steal the weed from people and just smoke it themselves. 2 cops.
Jesus Christ.
It was a tiny town, so you with more shit, but that's just like, it's somebody I know. I'm sure you know somebody with shit like that going on. Humans are so like, everyone has done something that could put them in prison for something or fucking jail for something. You're breaking the law in one way or another, whether you like it or not. Like, people just hide it and never get caught. But like, cops are so, like, they're human beings. Human beings are fucking, they take advantage of easy things all the time. It's just the human way.
I think a lot of them definitely don't, like Robert said, they don't hold the honor in high enough regard. They're just like, oh yeah, you get the power. They get the great power, but they ain't got no great responsibility.
Some of them do that they take the honor, though. Like, they just assume that because they have the badge, they are the honor. They are, like, the image of what a cop should be, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like, they can't do anything wrong.
It would suck in the big cities to get shot at and have to deal with fucking shitheads. And I probably would profile people, too. Yeah. I pulled over 20 people. 10 of them are going to be fucking scumbags. I'd probably get pissed. I'd probably beat the fuck out of some of them. And when they resist, I'd beat the fuck out of them even more. You see the videos where the guy's like, got his blocks up, and the cop's like, no, I need to handcuff you. Like, what the fuck are you doing listening to what I say? And they soften him up a few times. Yeah. I'm all for that. But
yeah, I don't like...
I just do what I'm told, and they leave me alone. Yeah, just do what you're told.
I'm not saying that there's a lot of people that are predisposed and like...
Yeah.
The... luxury that I've had as a white male to not have to worry about what my fucking hands are doing in my vehicle, like scrambling to find my fucking insurance card in my glove box because I'm retarded and I don't keep that shit handy and ready to go at all times. It's scary for other people, right?
Yeah.
Like, I get the luxury of being like, oh, sorry, let me grab this, like, just reaching into my fucking glove box like a maniac, right? If I was anybody else, I'd be like, put your fucking hands on the wheel. And I'd be like, but then they're like, oh yeah, you got a decent car and you're a white guy, so it's probably fine.
That's exactly right, man. How many people have been shot because they thought a phone was a gun or because they thought a wallet was a gun? There's countless people have been shot for
that one dude was it White Bear? It wasn't White Bear Lake, but the dude with like the crazy name was like Felipio Cortez or some shit like that.
Yeah, the
lunch
the
dude.
big one that blew up.
Nah, I think it might have been St. Paul, but there's some dude who's like I think he's like half black, half Puerto Rican or something. Could be wrong about the Puerto Rican part, but there's all these riots because he was pulled over.
Yeah,
and he told the officer that he had a gun, like a conceal and carry.
Oh, I saw that video. Yeah.
Philando Castillo.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
Yeah, it's...
And didn't the cop get off? Like, I think...
Yeah, I think that's why there were riots. It's because the cop got off.
But he went up to that fucking car door ready to shoot some shit.
Yeah.
He was crooked
as fuck.
A gun.
Yeah, like... But again, on the flip side of that, the videos that you don't see, I saw this video one time.
I couldn't see inside the vehicle either. I don't know.
I saw this video one time of a cop walking up to some guy's truck, and the guy in the truck, like, whipped out of the window and shot the officer with a rifle or a shotgun before dude was even at the window.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking terrifying.
They deal with that, yeah.
Right?
That's a reality.
And it's so fucking gray. And there's so many different situations. And you just, like, if that's the fucking deal, if you can't even get up to the window to talk to somebody and they fucking whip around and shoot you, you gotta be fucking ready and on a high alert for that to happen at any time, because the way this country works is anybody can have a gun.
You have one of your friends get shot, like, you're not even, they don't have to be in front of you, just somebody you worked with and, like, fucking broke bread with and had beers and shit like that. They die, dude, you're gonna be like, I'm next. Every time you pull someone over, like, fuck that, it's me versus them.
Right? It's fucking scary.
Fucking PTSD without even experiencing that shit.
You're supposed to have your hands on the wheel.
Have your shit ready.
If he saw that they didn't have their hands on the wheel, maybe he should have reacted different. I blame the cop.
I wish cops would put out, like, fucking, this is how we want you to act when we pull you over. There's probably videos like that.
Yeah.
I just grew up with that, so just fucking put your hands on the wheel and listen. Like, it's not that hard, but when you're taught that, like, cops are the enemy, and for a lot of fucking people, especially, like, black people and, like, the inner city, cops probably are the enemy. They fucking kill a bunch of people. Shit like that, so it's hard.
But they also deal with shitheads that don't listen to them, that don't fucking respond to commands at all. So you know how much more likely you are to get the shit beat out of you after a car chase than if you just pull over, like, all the testosterone and fucking built up angst and shit.
The fact that you could have seriously hurt somebody and
that's douchey.
Yeah, they're just on edge, man. They're just looking for, they're fucking bullies, but I don't know.
It's hard out here.
They need to be a bully for their job, but still, they're roughing up little fucking kids, snatching their weed, throwing them in jail and shit. That shit.
Excessive force when it's not warranted.
Yeah, man, don't ruin a little kid's life because he's blazing that shit up, man. You're gonna ruin his fucking life. He can't get a job when he's 30 because he had a fucking roach when he was 15. Like, that's a real scenario.
So many people's lives just fucking ruined by smoking weed.
God, dude.
Like, my buddy had a fucking plant at his house in Wisconsin.
He's a terrorist. He's a fucking terrorist.
Just for him, and he's a felon now.
It's the war on drugs, and he's the enemy.
Doesn't tend to sell.
He grew a fucking plant. Yep.
Got charged like a year or two later, and then had to be on home arrest for like a year.
Fucking terrorism,
Jesus
man.
Christ.
It's running wild.
For fucking weed, dude. And like 2 years later, it's legal everywhere.
That shit grows in the goddamn ditch in Iowa naturally.
Yeah, it does in Minnesota too.
Ditch weed.
People fucking used to get that shit. Yeah.
Speaking of morality, let's talk about religion, because it's Easter Sunday! Beep, 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 beep. God damn! Fucking Jesus Christ and shit. He is risen! Let's talk about the story of Jesus Christ, because we're all good Christians here. I'm going to tell you about the story of Jeebus.
Didn't he die in a helicopter crash trying to prevent 9/11? Wasn't that just a few years ago?
Jesus Christ?
Yeah. No, 9/11. That was like, wasn't that like I want to say it was like 4 years ago in December, I think.
Yeah, that sounds
9/11
right.
was in December 2015.
I think it was a Wednesday.
That's when that happened.
I remember it, yep.
Yeah. 3 days behind the rock. Nobody could have moved that boulder while nobody was looking. How'd he get up? He is risen. Let's celebrate. God blessed.
Where he at now?
Where is your God at now? Any boys religious?
I don't know.
I'm agnostic, man. I don't think humans are capable of saying whether or not something God exists. But I don't think any of us have figured out the real situation.
I don't know.
There might be a God that doesn't give a shit about anyone. It doesn't feel like that. People are fucking awful to each other.
My sister told me when I was a little kid, maybe if whatever you believe in happens when you die. I thought that was the most comforting fucking thought you could ever have.
That there's the potential for whatever you believe in.
Whatever you believe in happens. Oh, I want to reincarnate. Okay, that's what happens. Good job. What a blissful fucking idea.
That would be nice.
As compared to being thrown into a lake of fire for eternity.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good alternative.
What if there's just an inner happiness that you can find within yourself and you don't need anything else? Or what if that inner happiness comes from something else? Or what if Might we be taken over by robots someday? Yes. Might there be a second coming and everyone was wrong? Yeah. Maybe we should all be...
The rapture. Do you remember in 2012 when we were supposed to have a rapture?
In 2000.
What was that guy's name? Harold?
Maybe
Kumar.
he was right.
Harold Kumar. Rapture. You guys remember Coney 2012? That was a good year.
Do you remember Coney
Sounds
2018?
No. Did he come back?
Comey.
Comey.
James Comey.
Yeah, the Mueller report.
Or maybe that was 2016. 2016. 2015.
The
Been a while.
The redacted Mueller report.
The Mueller.
A lot of people aren't liking that.
Oof.
I don't believe in the Mueller report. I don't believe in it. I've heard
Like Area 51.
I've heard so many different things. I don't believe that it exists. I choose not to believe in it. I deny the Mueller report's existence. I think it's crooked all the way to the top. They're all sexual deviants and the other
Piss tapes.
Yeah. But, you know, if you believe in God or you believe in the Easter Bunny or whatever, just fucking own it, man. And if you believe in the Mueller report and you think it's controversial as fuck and it's going to open doors and everyone's going to freak out, it's not. Because no one cares. And it's just a government and it's just like watching fucking Guiding Light every day. Oh, I missed The Young and the Restless yesterday. Maybe I'll pick it up in 2 years and...
Don't forget Bold and the Beautiful.
The same shit will be happening. Larry's going to be in a fucking coma and... Karen can't remember where her fucking dead grandpa's jewelry collection or what. It's the same fucking shit. And if you just don't watch the news, it goes away. And maybe it affects you, but I don't think it does. I think what's happening in the political world only really affects people in the long term. It's like climate change. It's a measurement of change over a period of time. So if you're sitting around worried about what's next on CNN tomorrow or the fucking 24-hour news cycle, if something's going to happen, well, the weather's going to fucking change, man. So is that. But if you pick it up 2 years from now, the same shit's going to be happening. So I don't know. Just if you fucking think it's cool, yeah, own it. Be all about it. But I don't think it's fucking cool. I think the news is toxic. It's full of shit. It makes you fucking... People are having Al-Qaeda nightmares because they fucking go to sleep with Fox News on and shit.
Yeah.
Give me a fucking break, dude. Life's too short. If you're about that shit, own it or get involved, but I'm not, and I don't give a fuck. So, fuck Donald Trump or whatever. I don't know. He's a bozo. You can't tell me he's got any merit. You got Obama.
Tell him.
One of the most articulate, well-spoken. I don't care if you agree with any of them. How do you go from that to Trump? That's the polar fucking opposite. A blundering fucking sloppy mess of a president, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Iowa voted for Trump, and you're from Iowa. So
Yeah,
what
and
the
there's a
fuck's up with
lot
that?
of people that support him, and I'm not educated enough about the issues or about his stance on them to have a fucking opinion. And
Right.
I know that, and I didn't vote.
Robert, a lot of
Yeah,
people
for
would
Trump.
say that makes you just as bad as the people who
Well,
voted for him.
I'm going to complain about the people that voted for him because they should have been more educated about who to vote for.
Dude, it was fucking Hillary versus Trump. They both suck.
It's like getting AIDS or cancer.
Pick
But
one.
I just rather let
AIDS
the
isn't so bad, though.
Wait,
on-
is AIDS
on
curable
second
or is
thought,
HIV
I
curable?
think there's a cure for
I'd rather
AIDS.
have the people do it to me than me do it to myself.
Yeah, it was a pretty shitty election.
The Lizard Queen versus the fucking Cheetah Man.
Yeah, dude. That was
Chester Cheetah versus the Lizard Queen.
Dude, honestly though, like,
what a shit election.
how has Trump being president impacted our lives? Other than Democrats being
mean,
super.
I
pissed.
hear things, but
There's-
I don't know.
We know Soleil had quite a bit of trouble going back home recently. To
Oh,
visit
there's
some
travel
family.
issues.
Yeah, there's been a lot of.
Oh
like,
yeah, that's right.
If
That
you
was a
leave
big
the country, don't come back if you are from these countries or this race or ethnicity.
That's fucked up. I guess I haven't
Yeah.
really studied enough.
Um,
I'm just ignorant.
he's definitely inflaming things down south with the whole border shit. And
Oh yeah, that's right.
immigration.
On a day-to-day basis, I don't
Yeah,
think
the build a wall thing
mean-
is douchey.
it doesn't personally affect me on a day-to-day basis, so I'm not going to own some opinion on it. So
Yeah.
kill him and grill him, I guess. I don't know.
Kilimanjaro.
Yeah,
I
Kilimanjaro.
just some guys out running wild down there in the south.
So that's pretty good talk about God.
Trump. God.
For me, I've never been like super family oriented. I'm really close with my parents and my grandparents, but that's about it. Like, haven't ever really been close with any of my aunts or uncles. Cousins weren't a really big part of my family growing up. Like, maybe once a year at Christmas on one side, and then the other side maybe a couple more times than that. But for me, I've never been super big on Easters, especially since I lost my religion that I had as a child growing up.
Some people, Easter's bigger than Christmas, man. Some people like exchange gifts and have like turkey ham dinners and invite the whole family and make a whole fucking weekend out of it.
Yeah. I like Easter, man. I don't think you have to be religious to like Easter. Just getting together and fucking eating food is pretty chill.
No, I like that. And I'm absolutely 100% for that. But you should. It's like fucking Valentine's Day to express your love. Like, you shouldn't need a fucking holiday. Just go have dinner with your family.
Go have dinner with your family. You shouldn't need a funeral to have a family reunion. You shouldn't need a holiday to spend time with your family.
I'm the same way. Like, it's way more noble to do that, but people just don't fucking do that.
You need an excuse.
Everyone's busy, though.
It's
no
nice
one
to have
gives
shit
a fuck.
planned, you know? Where
For
it's
sure.
like, this is what we do.
Let's just fucking... And I mean, the integration with society and jobs in most places are closed, I guess, is nice, and it gives people an excuse. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
It's just nice to have something planned out where the boss is like, this is coming up. Like, this is cool. Everyone does this type shit.
I'd rather work, man. I don't want work off. I want to save up enough and buy a new family, and then maybe I'll get it right the next time, you know?
I just like to not do it to spite it.
You can take a holiday off. I think especially when you're in a relationship, like, you know what? I'm going to take Christmas off this year, and it should be fine. I don't want to go see your family. Maybe I want to sit home. Maybe I don't want to do shit. I got work off.
Yeah.
You should be able to, you should have a pass. Like, everyone in a relationship, if old girl was like, no, not this year. Not feeling Christmas. Okay. Consequence free. End of discussion. You should have that. But that never fucking happens, but shit.
That'd be sweet. No more holidays.
Oh, where's Kyle? Oh, we were waiting for Kyle. We got all his presents. Oh, I'll just load him up. He said,
Oh, it's going to be a no from me, dog. I'm going to pass on this
hard no.
event. Hard no, bud.
It shouldn't be any big deal. It should be completely socially acceptable. It should be.
Yeah.
Because you know how much fucking anxiety goes into holidays and how much pressure and fucking... It's your 1-2 days off work in a row and you have to go do stuff? Nah.
Nah, son.
I ain't with all that.
I ain't with it.
For sure.
Easters. Well, I hope you all are having a good Easters right now. If you're sneaking away from your families or listening in your headphones, or nobody's fucking watching this right now. They're all fucking around with their families.
Dude, I want some of those fucking Reese's like peanut butter eggs.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part about Easter.
That commercial was on a loop, man.
I know, I love it.
Everybody's favorite Reese's variant for holidays is eggs.
Eggs.
Everybody.
Egg boy.
Well, that's like
what else
unanimous.
they got?
You got Christmas trees for Christmas.
They do Christmas trees?
Yeah, absolutely. They're not as good as the eggs.
That round shape feels nice on your tongue.
Ooh, yeah. And you don't have the like pokies from the cup.
No pokies.
It's nice and smooth. Yeah. Egg is best.
I used to be a Cadbury boy, but they're played out.
I like the eggs better than the actual Reese's cups.
Yeah. A lot of people are like that.
I think you can buy Cadbury egg, just the sauce.
The creme?
I think you can buy the creme.
The creme.
Separate. I'm pretty sure I saw that.
I like them. They're pretty good.
Yeah, get like a gallon
There's
of creme.
Big fucking... you ever have grandma's sandwich cremes?
Fucking gallon creme, just drink that shit.
Gallon creme. The grandma's sandwich cremes comes in a little blue bag.
What the hell is a creme?
Only during
creme.
Crimbus, though.
What is that?
C-R-E with a fucking andale M-E.
But what is that? It's like
creme.
the inside of a Reese's?
Creme.
It's only available during
Cadbury.
Crimbus.
What is it?
Creme.
It's...
You know, you bite into a Cadbury egg and you get the
Is that
molasses.
the Reese's egg? Oh,
No,
you're talking...
Cadbury eggs. You get the creme.
It's just a...
Drips down
it's
your
just
creme.
The creme.
It's just a Reese's egg with molasses inside?
No, Cadbury egg is like an actual egg shaped.
Like the
Chocolate
full egg,
egg.
not a half egg?
Full egg.
Oh, those boys
Chocolate.
with like the caramel inside?
Nah,
The sauce, the
there's-
creme.
You got caramel. That's fine. Caramel's fine. But you also have the creme.
Okay.
It's the traditional
Fuck,
Cadbury
dude,
egg
they sell
with
that in
the
by the
creme.
gallon?
I don't know if it's by the gallon, but you can buy the creme on its own.
Separately.
Gross.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like to put
Put
it
that shit in
all
a cup. Do
sorts
some
of stuff.
shots.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm not a creme guy.
Dude, I went
Only
to...
on Crimbus, but I don't even drink eggnog anymore.
No? I went to fucking Trader Joe's yesterday.
Prefer to Trader Joe's.
Yeah. Trader Jim's. Old Jim. Cue it up.
Cue it up.
I was walking around the Stone Arch with my girlfriend, Skyla!
You have
And
a
her
girlfriend?
friend, Bailey.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know Bailey.
There was too many fucking people on the Stone Arch because it was nice out yesterday.
On the Stone Arch with Baylark, Skylarch.
Baylark Skylesby.
Trader Joe's?
And then we went to Trader
TJ's.
Joe's to get some fucking snacks. They got a whole bucket of fucking mini cookies.
Oh, yeah.
Trader Joe's got some smart shit, man. Tastes like Chips Ahoy. Little tiny mini cookies. Like about grandma's sandwich cremes size.
Got some mookies.
But a fucking bucket full. You can pick a whole handful of.
Did you get a bucket?
I did. Cheap as fuck's like $4. Big old bucket of cooks.
Hell yeah. I don't really like cookies.
It's like Sweet
That sounds
Martha's,
nice.
but mini etcher.
That was a smart buy, Brash.
It's good.
Hell yeah.
It's good.
I want some caramel eggs. And those Reese's.
No, you want some creme eggs.
No, dude. Creme. No good.
Panty creme. That brings us to our final topic, art. Drawing.
Art.
Smooth transition, segue.
Draw stuff.
You're a drawer.
I was drawing for 12 hours a day at one point.
Damn.
That's a lot of hours.
That's the same amount of hours in the 90s that they created whole fucking universes. Like, whole universes. And I
what are you
can't.
talking about?
Like, in the comic book realm, they created whole fucking teams on teams and villains, and it'd be like the DC universe or the Marvel universe. That's how you get shit done, is drawing for 12 hours a day. I can't fucking get past like a leg because I think it looks weird and I look at it too much and I can't finish anything, and I'm too critical of myself. And when are you truly done? When are you done writing a fucking novel? I know you bang it out and then the editing process takes 5 times longer. When are you done with the drawing? When are you done with the painting? When are you done writing that song?
Perma-render.
Yeah, just forever. You can always perfect a song. When do you say it's done? I don't know. When's the album coming out? 2020? Dr. Drugs? I'll be there, but...
This boy's got some serious talent with the pencil and other drawing utensils.
I've been drawing, man. I got commissions. I've always drawn.
You're gonna draw our logo at some point, ain't that right?
Yeah, it's on the list, man.
Hell yeah. He's got a backlog.
I was into 3D modeling for a while. I was like,
Blender?
where am I done? Where's this going? And I don't know. It's like the fire gets lit and then it just fucking goes.
Dude, I feel you.
Did
With
you do
music, I
that?
do the same thing.
You did the logo for a little game called Grave Ball.
Yeah.
A little Steam hit. Riley Dirksen.
Yeah. It was a good time, man.
Did you do the character models as well?
I love doing that. No, I didn't, because I wasn't where I needed to be at the time, and I'm probably still not there. It takes so much time and commitment.
Go ahead and Google Grave Ball or go to Steam, check out Grave Ball. This boy right here did the logo.
Yeah,
He's a celebrity.
it's a fun ass game.
It's kind of like if you ever played Griff Ball in Halo, something a little bit like that.
Or creme ball.
Creme Ball.
Creme ball.
You ever take a whole bunch of Cadbury eggs and play dodgeball? Last person to get creme on him is a rotten egg.
But yeah, I don't know. I like it. It's just with any art, whether it's music or fucking anything you call art, I guess is fucking art. But I don't know when to stop being critical of myself. You said you're into music, man. When you gonna put the finishing touches on the album? You know what I'm saying? You never get it done if you're too critical of yourself.
Always, this could be better.
You got to put yourself out there, and I don't know. Does Celine Dion fucking hate some of her work? I'm sure she does, man. But she dropped that shit, and she owns that shit. So maybe that's what I got to do, and just do the next one better.
I think that's the way to do it. One of my favorite bands, Brand New. If you guys heard of them.
Yeah,
It's just like a punk rock band from forever. Well, it's more like pop punk, but like a little bit emo. They've been doing music forever, and like if you go to a live show, like none of the songs they play sound the same as like when they recorded them, basically, which is cool. They all sound a little bit better. They have little different things they added in, so they made them what they wanted to be over time and play them like that, even though the album doesn't sound like that.
Wow,
it's cool.
So they sound better live.
Way better live, I think, because they turn the song, they evolve the songs over time and do the shit they want to do to the songs.
That's cool.
For some people, they might not like it because they're like, I came to listen to this, but like, I don't think they give a shit.
Yeah, with the music medium, you can constantly evolve. Concerts aren't going to sound like the radio version all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
I like the old Kanye.
The new Kanye.
I miss the old
I like
Kanye.
the old Kanye too.
You say you have trouble finishing products, but the stuff that I've seen from you, just like in your sketchbooks and shit that like looks done enough, looks really fucking good. Like
Thanks,
I don't think you give yourself enough credit, and everybody's modest and humble and shit, but like some real fucking primo quality shit. I know you have some of it on your Instagram. If you want to shout that out, so people can go look at it.
Expired pants, like your pants. Expired.
They
pants.
went bad. Expired pants at gmail.com.
Yeah, I'm gonna have an art Instagram, man. I'm gonna have a.
I was gonna say you should fucking set up some shit.
I'm gonna have a logo page with art, and then I'm gonna have a articulated comic book art page too.
Yeah, sick. Just sick fucking like comic book like video game character drawings, man. Just some fucking big titty bitches, hip dysplasia.
That's what I'm into, man. My brain's fucking trash with comic books and video games, and that's what I'll always like to do.
Like some fucking Overwatch characters meets StarCraft meets
sell tattoo designs or something. That'd be sweet.
Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine type shit.
You can sell those online, I think.
I had my tattoo license at one time, and I loved it, man. That culture is so fucking cool. Like,
yeah,
just like the camaraderie and everyone chilling and sitting and being creative, the creative atmosphere.
Yeah.
Unlike anything I've ever experienced in my life, man.
Dude.
It must be like a musician in a band or something.
Yeah. You've done tattoos before?
I think I like colored part of I had machines and I don't know, I was drawing again for like 12 hours a day.
Yeah.
Fucking loved it, man. But it was just like 3D modeling. It was just kind of a phase that I burned out, and I'm on to the next thing. But
it'd be so nerve-wracking to me to tattoo somebody. Like,
it's cool as fuck, man.
If I spend enough time on a piece, I could produce a pretty solid result, right?
Yeah.
But like, I'd want to be at such a level of proficiency. One, for just time management, because it'd take me for fucking ever, and the cost would be outrageous. But two, permanently putting some shit on somebody's body is fucking terrifying, right?
Yeah.
Because you'd want it to look ideal to both you and the person, and like, I can't be fucking trusted with that shit.
A lot of people should. It's like, hey man, that's cool design. Start with a T-shirt or something. Like,
yeah.
You don't necessarily need to fucking permanent on your body, but tattoos are incredible, man. The culture is incredible. There's so much cool. Everybody line up fucking 10 people. 9 of them can tell you stories for hours about what they're gonna do on this arm and how they're gonna make this look, and their next one's gonna be this, and they fucking love it in the chair. Like, I don't have any tattoos, but I have tons of respect for the culture, mad respect.
People that can do photorealism shit, like,
yeah, man.
Like, picture fucking quality is insane to me. How the fuck do you do that on somebody's skin? With a needle moving like that?
It's not in somebody's kitchen scratching fucking... it's in a studio somewhere. Dude's getting, like...
mad fucking money.
Yeah, $1,000 an hour type dude, like 6 months out, booked and shit.
Fucking wild.
Yeah.
Be sick, dude. Be a tattoo artist. Make money.
Dude, I can't get a fucking tattoo because I'm too picky. I'm too fucking critical of it.
You don't need a tattoo to give tattoos.
See, but the fat ass fucking chefs are always the best, man. Like,
yeah.
I wouldn't trust no skinny ass chef. Like, I don't know. It's kind of to me that's the best. Like, I guess.
You gotta get an inked up boy.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust a tat artist. Oh, well, I'm sure they're out there and they're probably badass, but
I mean, if they got a good book of tattoos, hell yeah.
A lot of tattoo artists are like formal painters, like fucking watercolor pieces and oil painter, fucking fine artists, man. A lot of tattoo artists are on their shit.
You kind of have to be to fucking do tattoos.
Yeah.
Have that confidence to, like you said, permanently put something on someone's skin.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Fucking crazy.
You
man.
can't like fuck up 3 tattoos in a row and then keep being a tattoo artist.
No, you gotta own that shit, man. You gotta like.
Yeah.
You have to put deposits down now. That's like they're fucking surgeons, man. They're on their shit. I like that.
People will probably physically fuck you up if you keep fucking up people's skin at some point.
Yeah, or if you're doing it in your kitchen at home, scratching on people, they'll kick your fucking doors in sometimes, man.
Yeah.
People don't like that shit.
You just gotta get an actuator motor and a fucking sewing needle.
Yeah.
Dip it in some ink. Good to go.
If you're doing it on yourself, go ahead, man, but
Prison tattoo.
leave other people alone with that shit.
Hell yeah.
What's he say? Fucking alligators? Alright. Wait.
Allegations.
Oh, you already read that.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's old news. Old and new.
Old Jim.
I thought it said assault
Expired
alligators.
pants on Instagram. Go check out this boy's work. Give him a fucking commission for something.
Yeah.
Hell
He's gonna make our kick-ass logo eventually.
It's a lot of gratuitous, like, consumerism. That's how I define myself and express myself through consumerism.
Oh yeah.
So a lot of it's just, like, pictures of fucking garbage that I buy, but there's some
yeah.
cool shit on there.
Nice.
Oh yeah. You got some figs?
Yeah, I got some figs.
Got some figs. What else do you want to talk about? What else would you like to say to the people, Robert?
I'm good, man. I think that was good Easter.
Have you pondered Robertly enough?
No, I hope you guys have me on again. I don't know. It was a pretty good time.
Hell yeah. What? Hey, you got anything else you want to say, boy?
No, man, this has been fun.
All right. Well, I got one more question for you. What's the key to living a fulfilled life, Robert? Tell us.
Smoke weed every day.
Hell yeah, 420 blaze up. You heard it here first. 421 blaze up. Every day.
421. Alright, man. You get it.
Fuck yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks for spending your Easter with us as if you didn't have anything better to do. We'll catch you later on the next one. Thanks, Robert. For
Sweaty
being
boy.
here. Sweater. Goodbye now. Goodbye now.
That was fucking cool.
Yeah.
Woo!
Thanks for coming on, man.
I think we nailed it.
We did her.
How long? What time is it?
It's about 2 hours.
Dude, we nailed it.
Hell yeah, dude.
I said everything I wanted to say.
Fuck yeah.
I think everyone who knows me has heard me say all